Dog Thomas G here once again with another cryptocurrency video for you guys. Welcome to the Wreck to Riches channel. Don't forget to smash the like button, drop a comment, and always remember, I am not a professional. I'm for damn sure not any type of financial advisor. I think I might have said that backwards than what I usually do. But this is cryptocurrency. You got to do your own research and don't ever allow a social media platform influencer out there on any social media platform to influence you when it comes to cryptocurrency, because you could get wrecked. So let's go over the Pulsechain Pulse today. All right. What's the pulse of the chain? What's going on in the market across the board? Well, I'll tell you right now, the traditional Richard Heart tokens, the native tokens, what we're talking about, Pulse, Pulsex, Ink, and Hex, it's all down right now heavily. That's no surprise with the SEC on the back of Richard Heart having them in a chokehold, or does he have them in a chokehold? We don't know. We will see, but logically thinking, no one's ever beaten the SEC before, so if he did that, that would be some parabolic news as far as what the market would do that very moment. Taking a look at Pulse, we're at 4 zeros in an 815 right now for Pulsechain token. If you take a look at the charts here, about 5% up on the 24-hour. Barely 0.41% in the past hour. We've had some dips throughout the weekend that were nice. If you're a swing trader, been a nice opportunity to make a little bit of money. But let's talk about the hottest items right now between two tokens. One being Solidex. I've talked about it a few times. I've talked a lot about it in my R2R community chat. Again, if you guys are interested in joining the private group, it's $20. You just hit me up on Telegram. The link will be in the description of the video. For how you can reach me on Telegram. Like I said, it's a $20 flat rate. We want to get rid of the scammers, the cheats, and anybody who's not serious. So let me know if you're interested, and we'll get you in the group. Again, no expectations. It's just a small entry, and I bring stuff to the table and my ideas. And I've done a private video this week. I'll do a couple private videos that will never make it on YouTube or Twitter, just for that group, talking about different strategies. So Solidex. I did this particular post on Solidex on April the 13th. Reason being is because I wanted you guys to take a look at opportunities that I've been talking about. And this dip on Solidex that went down to about the $40 range, moved back up to 71 on this post, has now turned into a dip at close to 40 bucks. Now it's $101 Solidex token. Again, there's a benevolent whale that is the mastermind and the creator behind this token, owns about 93% of the supply. Does that ring a bell or sound familiar about a coin that 10,000X, aka Hex, founded by none other than Richard Heart, had huge success with an OA address owning most of the supply, all of the supply. Because in this case, when you own 93% of the tokens, we'll take a look here on Dex Screener for Solidex on exactly how many tokens is in the OA address. You're going to see it's damn near all of them, 93.1%. And I seen this wallet sending to sister accounts, other wallets, large amounts of Solidex, and there's other large holders that are doing the same thing and selling. So there's a lot of activity going on. Definitely a whale's game. But if you're interested in what Maria, aka James, over at the Atropa ecosystem, James just doxed himself in an interview about 2 to 3 weeks back. You can check that out on YouTube. Just search Atropa developer Pulsechain, and you'll see the interview with the creator of the Atropa ecosystem, who has been invested in the past several months in trying to bring PDI to parity. Now they're having a layer 2 ecosystem come out with a bunch of different tokens that are going to help in this layer 2 to activate more bullish activity as far as bringing these tokens to parity, and then bringing other tokens from out of nowhere, which one of them was created by the developer Maria, aka James, discovery token. And I posted this chart. I brought it into chat the other night. It was about $1,500. I posted this on Twitter. $4,100 discovery token, right? So what's going on with discovery? Well, if you look at the chart today, we're at 6,172 as far as Discovery token. And let's take a look at the comments here because there's something that I missed here. This comment is very interesting because I put congrats to those in the new R2R community Telegram chat who got in last night in the chat, right? And that's me just saying, hey, we got in 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 people were buying. And look, it's 4,100. Well, I posted again last night, 10 hours ago, focus on what I'm highlighting here. This is insane. And I'm trying to highlight the market cap only being $3.5 million and the token's only $5,300. So that price to market cap ratio is insane. Okay, I don't know if most people understand that, but let's take a look here where the market cap's at this morning with the $6,163 price point, $4.1 million market cap. So a 10x only puts this at $40 million. And if you know what Maria, aka James, the Atropa developer, is capable of doing, these market caps can easily 10 to 20x in the short term. Okay, the long term, we could be talking huge numbers. But I want to take a look at this comment here that I failed to mention and what to bring up from Digital Pulse. He says that I should highlight that there is over $4 million in burned LP on this thing. All right, won't be as volatile as most coins. Okay, so $4 million of burned LP, that's reassurance that the LP can't be rugged. Okay, so the price point that Maria James, we'll call it Maria James Maria, the Atropa developer. I feel more comfortable now because this is a his or hers. What's going on here? I guess he pretended to be a Maria and then came out was a James. So that doesn't matter to me. The Atropa developer in the group chat has said that the price target for Discovery is $1 million. Okay, $1 million is a lot. Even at a 10x, the price point right now, we're at $60,000, which this token right now is in direct competition, not only with Solidex, because I think everything's a competitor, but there is liquidity being bonded with Discovery token right now with another token here that Maria created. We'll take a look at this token. It's some, I don't know what this is. It's something in Chinese, Japanese. I'm not 100% sure, but this is one of the tokens that was paired with. But also, like I mentioned, Solidex, they're being paired up, Wrapped Pulse, and then look at the Solidex pool, right? The Solidex pool, 51,000K liquidity. That's the same as the Wrapped Bitcoin pool, right? So Discovery is being bonded. Hart's Law is being applied. So it looks like, based off the Solidex news, like with the 9-inch exchange, adding the farms and Solidex, and Axess was done as well. Looks like the Atropa ecosystem was put on a 9-inch as well. So everybody that believes in Hart's Law right now is pairing up with each other in preparation to do big things. This is something you got to really focus on and pay attention and really discover what's really going on. Like it paired with ink, and then you're just going to see, I mean, not every token that they're paired with is going to be a legitimate token. I'm going to tell you that right now. But we know Solidex, we know ink, we know Wrapped Bitcoin. Whether it's on V1 or V2, you'll see here. So listen, guys, if Maria comes out and says a price target of $1 million, I think the PDI community, who's obviously going to be heavily invested in Discovery, is going to run with that narrative. And this thing could do numbers, especially if the market cap is only $3.9 million, $4 million of burned LP. So I'm always looking at the ratios, of what I can get back for the amount of Wrapped Pulse. And, since my entry, look, it's gone from Discovery token giving you 13.5 million pulse, right around where I was at, to 72 million pulse. That's a lot of gains right there. So my anticipation is for Solidex to be heavily bonded with this, but there's also Axess as well. And the narrative today is Axess versus Discovery, okay? So Axess here, $38,000 token, a $38 billion market cap. You see what the founder went wrong here when they set these caps? Because when you create a token, you can set the market cap to pretty much whatever you want. Maria is a seasoned vet, all right? Very smart, big brain. worked for NASA. This is all being doxed right now and discovered. Has the $5,900 price point. You see the price going up and down. The $3.9 million market cap. That right there on the eyes of investors go, oh, this can go up a lot more because people believe in market cap. Even though I believe it's a fake number, Fugazi, whatever you want to call it. It's not real, like Richard Hart says. This is more appealing to the eye. And then it does indicate more X's because how low it is. Versus Axess, where you're like, well, 10X would put it at a $380 billion market cap. How could it do that? It would be blah, 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 blah. You know the drill there and what people are going to say. So I don't think the competition is going to be very fierce, but Axess and Discovery could be bonded together. Different things could happen. I do see the same thing with Solidex. And like I said, it just doesn't matter what the market cap says. It still went up to $260. And it's a $2.1 billion market cap. All right. So you're looking here at a $3.9 million market cap and going, well, 50x on the market cap puts us at where? $100 and or $200 million market cap. That seems reasonable. That's way lower than the other ones. And then you look at the token supply, look at the holders. Remember, 4 million of the LP was burned. It's a 666 token, right? 784 holders, 666 token supply. I'm just saying, okay, let's compare that to the Solidex supply, which is identical to Bitcoin, 21 million, right? We'll go back to Axess, take a look at their supply. So we're looking at supply, we're looking at market cap. Right, that's what we're looking at: market cap, supply, and just speculating. Axess 1 million supply. All right. Now these developers or these founders, like Solidex, who made Solidex, is a big whale. Big whale with maybe a big brain. I'm not sure, but I know Maria has become a big whale, and that's some big brain activity going on there. There's no denying that there's some big brain activity going on with the Intrepid developer. 666 tokens, $4 million worth of the LP burnt, right? And nobody has any tokens. This smart contract has 394 tokens, and look at the holders here. 5.3. You got to imagine when the price goes to 10,000 Discovery, which I think it'll happen probably in the next week or so, not financial advice, these people are going to sell. A lot will sell. People will get shaken out, not from the dumps, from the pumps. They will sell their tokens and, like Richard Hart says, sell their future. So my money is on Maria. I do not bet against Maria after I've seen what Maria has done to the entire ecosystem in the past several months. Okay, it's a bad bet. That's what I feel. I think Discovery is going to whoop on Axess. If that is the new narrative, Axess versus Discovery, I don't think there's any competition when it comes to how the market cap was set. The 666 token supply, big brain Maria James, right? And obviously the LP burns, a lot of factors are coming in where this could honestly be where I go, $5,000 per token. It was started off around below $500. Still early if you can see a token like this with 1 million supply at $38,000, right? And a market cap of 38 billion, all-time high 98,000. A 10x here would be very, very like low ballish. So price target's $1 million for Maria. How long will that take? I don't know, but in the short term, I could see $100,000 per token. Obviously, the liquidity is low. You're not going to be able to cash that out everybody at the same time, be a bank run on the liquidity. But liquidity builds over time in the Maria ecosystem, and that will be taking care of itself, not in the short term, but in the long run. And holders shall be rewarded would be my speculation and my wildest guess, my best guess. So, don't forget to smash the like button. That's enough for today's The Pulse on Pulsechain right now. the Pulse, that's keeping the Pulsechain ecosystem alive right now is not only Solidex, it's not only Axess, but right now the one that's shooting the most blood from the heart of the entire ecosystem and has really been stealing the attention from all the other tokens out there is Discovery, because it's big brain Maria James behind it. By gosh. So we don't bet against Maria. We don't bet against James. We don't bet against the Atropa developer. That's 3-1, one individual. I ain't going to bet anything that's negative towards that individual. Big brain energy. Till next time, we'll do it again. Yeah, dog.